I'm finally catching up on what happened since my last video. It feels like a lot, and yet so little at the same time. Last summer, we moved in our watermill in the middle of the forest. During the heat waves, the mill race stopped running and the water level dropped so much. But it was still full of life. We can even guess a path underwater among the algae. I wonder which creature made it. It surely looks big. The grass went wild as well, and the waterfall reached its lowest peak. But there was water still, and for that I felt so lucky. From what I've heard, the Green River never went dry. Regarding the situation of the pond above, it was so dry. It was the perfect time to remove all this sand away and make it a pond again. During August, we prepared for it and dug a channel on the side, so the water would stop twisting lazily in the middle and the ground could dry a little bit more. In France, when you need to work on a river, you can do it just like that. You can't take the risk to fill it with mud and stuff. It could dirty all the river banks downstream and, of course, harm the river wildlife. So we prepared hay bales to drop under the waterfall and filter any unwanted mud. Everything was ready, except for the administrative part. When we reached for the administration, we learned that we weren't allowed to start the pond cleaning. You see, because of the drought, the water was scarce, and they didn't want to risk any pollution on what little water was left. So any work on rivers was forbidden until the end of October. That's when the waiting time started. We were both eager to see the end of the drought and worried that there would be too much water to deal with in November. We also had another problem, purely administrative this time. I'll make a dedicated video on that another time. It involved several back and forth between us and the administration, so we knew it would take time to deal with, especially as timing was not in our hands. With the heat and the stillness of the water in the pond, we started to see what we call swamp rust. It is the development of iron bacteria. They cling to the iron molecules naturally present in the water and make them go into solid form. Then it oxidizes and makes this rusty mess. It's completely natural and harmless, but it's not very pretty. In the meantime, we got trailer cams and we put one on the Blue River. And we got a few nice catch. First, a prey bird. We see it often hunting on the open river banks. Then foxes. It seems it's a crossing road here. Then, wait for it, there, a badger. And here a marten. It crossed the dam too. Foxes again. We have a lot of foxes here. And our friend the grey heron. We see it quite often on the pond. Once the kids catched this little newt. We told them not to do it again because it's a protected species, and we released it. We just took a few seconds to immortalize the encounter. It was so cute! Another time, they catched a crayfish. This one is a local protected species too. So we did the same, teaching to leave it in peace, and released it. It was not very happy. Farewell, little guy. Those crayfish are everywhere. We even found one in the mill race, hunting tadpoles. Or at least, trying to. I'm really happy to see that our land is a thriving place for them. Wildlife is everywhere around us. We even found a tiny frog in the doorframe. Come on, buddy, that's not a good place for you. This is a mint leaf beetle. Look at these colors, it's really amazing. Soon, it started to rain again. It felt good for the land, but bad for the pond cleaning. The Green River became like a raging mountain stream. When things settled down, the mill race was full again. The water level had come back to normal. The administration problem was still pending, and it became clear that cleaning out the pond would have to wait for next spring. Tell us in the comments if you have any questions or feedback. And don't forget to like and subscribe.